In this video, we're going to sort out the fuel lines. Okay, so next I'm going to attempt to remove these fuel lines. So these were to go to the metering head on the 16 valve, or 8 valve I think it might have been. But so I put WD-40 onto it, just try to break it up. I've already removed one of them without WD-40, it was a pain in the arse. But yeah, I'm going to try to remove this fuel line and add in a new fuel line that'll go. So there's a bandwidth joint just here, so I'm hoping to go from here all the way up to these two here. And there is arrows, so the blue arrow going that way is to return. Obviously this one then must be the main one coming in. So this, my plan is to reuse the bandwidth joint, so just cut it up here and then skin it off. Okay, so I've cut it, I've skinned it off, and but there's an internal skin as well, and I better skin this as well, and then I'll drive it into the new pipe. Okay, so this is one I have made up. See, it's all nice and tight. I drove it back into the pipe, and I probably will end up putting a hose clamp just onto it, but just for now I'm going to test it and see how it works. Okay, we have the first fuel line now back in. Goes all the way down to here, and I'm probably going to end up cutting it and joining it into this one pipe here. But just before we do that, if I pull this pipe back off again, AAA, so AAA, so that's the engine code of the Vr6. And I think the main difference between this and, I can't remember what the other code is, but if you spin around, and come over this side, I think this is the main difference. So there should be, I think, an accelerator cable that maybe goes there. That's what that is. And that would have been for the older engine. And it's a full chest here for the spark plugs. Where on the other car, the earlier car, I think you would have had a distributor with all of these in a circle. And I think that's the main difference between the two engines. There is, I think, a slight difference in horsepower, but it's not much. So the other thing just to note is that's the date of birth of the engine, I suppose. The 30th of January 1996. So again, as I said, this engine isn't from a Corrado originally. It is actually from a Vr6 Jetta or a Vento or Mark III Golf. So Mark III Jetta, or Vento, they're the same thing. And yeah, so that's why some things are slightly different on the engine. But yeah, just something interesting just to note. So guys, that's now the fuel line sorted. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. Support me in PayPal and link below. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.